Hi, my name's Monty, and I am coming to you from the inside of my 6x12 converted cargo trailer. I decided to convert this about a year and a half ago or so. My wife and I wanted to buy an RV. We had this trailer, we've had it for 15 years, used it for our quads and some other things, and so we decided to gut it and start over, making a little tiny home basically in a tiny trailer. And it's been great. We've had it camping. It's pretty close to self-contained. Got a few more things to do to it. Right here on the wall here where you see this mat, there'll be a window. So I need to add a couple of windows, but I thought you guys might like to see a tour of it. So here we go. Here's a shot of the trailer from the outside from one of our recent camping trips. It was really nice just pulling in, leveling it out, and you had everything you needed. Here's another one. We also did some camping on some BLM land, which again was very nice. So let's take a look at the inside of the trailer. And there is the inside of the door and part of the kitchen, which is in the front part of the trailer. Just a nice small little kitchen, repurposed cabinets for the most part. We have a little 110 refrigerator. Here's a bank of drawers and underneath the cabinet, which is of course for our different supplies. And I have this handy little latch that holds the doors shut when we're en route. This refrigerator has a small freezer. It also has the refrigerator part, which is plenty big for 3 or 4 days out on the road. I also hooked up the 110 power to a switch so that you don't have to have it on if you don't want it on. If you're dry camping for a long time and just want to save on energy. So you just can have the switch on or off. Then this is the countertop, which we didn't put a stove, built-in stove, and I'll explain that later. We have some overhead cabinets here with little quick latches so that they don't open during, won't be moved. Those were actually bought at Home Depot, and along with those cabinets with the same thing, just a little bit of storage. And surprisingly, they hold quite a bit of stuff. And we have our little sink here, which is just a little bar sink. And we have a little pump switch here that turns the water pump on. Just switch it on and turn the valve on, and you have water. We have a 5-gallon water container in there. And under the sink we have another 5-gallon wastewater. No heat yet for hot water, but we're working on that. Also, in the corner of this cabinet, I have a nice little utility closet. You just lift up this countertop. Down in here, there's the pump that I just spoke about, a little 110 powered pump, and my 5-gallon fresh water. That there is the shore power coming in to a 110 plug, which, and there's my 12-volt kill switch. That green plug there plugs all the 110 in for the trailer. And when I want to use my inverter, which I have right here, 5,000 watt inverter, a little overkill, but that's okay. I unplug that green cord from shore power and plug it in to my inverter, and then I still have the same power throughout my whole trailer. Also in there was my battery if you didn't notice. Anyway, so that's my utility closet. Then if you continue around, you'll see my microwave, 110 power again, with a cabinet up over the top. Again, the quick button pulls so that it'll latch shut. Then down here in the lower cabinet, we have our emergency toilet. Usually at night we can use this, or if we're BLM land camping with no bathroom. It's just a nice little porta potty, slides out, and when you're done, you just slide it back in. Not a big deal, stays out of the way, it's not smelly. It's just nice to have that in an emergency, or like I say, try camping. Then, so this basically then is the kitchen and sometimes bathroom. I also have a shower that I hook up right in that space there and hook it up to the water. And then here's our ceiling. It's all insulated, of course. This is the original vent for the trailer. As you see, I put in some LED under the counter lights, some LED 12 volt, by the way, up in the ceiling. And then the rest of the trailer is set up right now as a dining room. And so you can fit easily 4 people at this table with a couple of extra places to sit. You could actually put another coffee table in there, or TV tray. Then the raised floor is there because I wanted to be able to fit. Here I'm lifting this up, you can see that dark box in there. That is actually a Camp Chef oven with a stove top. And I wanted everything to be put away nice and neat. And it was a little too tall for the seating. So I made the seating a little taller and then have those raised floor so that when you're sitting on the benches, you're at a comfortable height and not too high off the ground. And they move in different positions. They're multi-use, and I'll get into that here a little later in the video. Also, you'll see here are some latches, and these are nice little latches that help make into the bed. The floor comes up and connects to there, and it makes into the bed, but we'll get into that here in a couple minutes. So here I've removed the table, and now you can have kind of like a living room with easily 6 people can sit here. Each one of these portable benches has places to store stuff, all my camping gear, all my bedding, towels, and a lot of stuff's in there. There's a fantastic fan, 3 speeds that I put into the ceiling, added that. And again, there it is. Now I've removed one of the pieces of floor, which is just basically plywood and 2x4s with carpet on it. And I'm getting ready to set up for the bed. So as you can see on the floor part, there's a couple of those brackets with brackets onto the bench. And basically you just lift up and they slide right on there. Even holds it on one side. Then you slide over the other bench to meet it and connect it on those same kind of brackets. Then the longer piece is added, again, just by sliding it down on those 2 brackets. And you'll see the small one, the small bench there, is the only thing not connected. And so I will connect that. And then you'll see that the bed platform is complete. Okay, and so now you'll see that the backrests are now in the middle, and it makes out into a full queen size bed. Just put regular sheets on it, and you're ready to go. Ready to watch TV, ready to sleep, and do whatever. Now here it is into living room mode. And basically all I did was I took the cabinet that's on the right hand side there and move it to the back and create an L. My table is tucked into the corner, nice and neat. And it makes a very nice, cozy living room with, of course, a bench for your feet and the smart TV. Gotta have a smart TV in your trailer. And, of course, right off of the kitchen. So you have a living room, a dining room, and a bedroom, a kitchen, and a bathroom. So for a nice complete circle around, we're in the living room again, and there's the front door and the kitchen